Salutations, class and Professor Rumney. I'm Jennifer Chapman-Senzimir, and I chose a story out of the Mistletoe Murder book to share with you all today called A Very Commonplace Murder. The Mistletoe Murder is a murder mystery book published most recently in 2016. The author is the well-known P.D. James. Key features of A Very Commonplace Murder. The core power that is most predominant in this story is personal power, with legal power being secondary. An obsessed man, Ernest Gabriel, holds all the power with his knowledge over the life of another. Gabriel is the main character and the one who holds all the cards. However, in Gabriel's daily life, he has an insignificant position as a filing clerk. He seems to have some sociopathic tendencies embedded in his secrets. It comes to pass that Gabriel knows that the young man being charged for murder is not responsible for the grisly death of the woman who lives across the street from Gabriel. Gabriel ends up witnessing something significant. If he tells the authorities, he'll have to explain what he was doing at work after office hours. During the trial that ensued, Gabriel sat in the courtroom observing in silence. The only person who has much power as himself is the judge. It's at this point you come to realize there is no cavalry coming, and you alone are the one collecting clues and solving this crime. You are the detective, which may be a bit of a problem, primarily due to the fact that you're not aware of it until halfway through the story. Most of us are amateurs. Now we wonder if we've been paying close enough attention. Well, have you? Motive. Now we can get into the meat of it. Why would someone kill the victim Eileen? Was it an accident? Who benefited from her death? Maybe it was an act of passion by her husband. We've got the jealous husband, the friend who owns the flat. Mistaken identity? Robbery? Evidence. There is no hard evidence collected by the police. All we know is that Gabriel observed the young lover knocking on the door and then walking away. But why is Gabriel staying quiet? Doesn't it mean something to him that an innocent man will be executed? What is he hiding? So, what do we know? A. A woman Eileen was raped and murdered. B. The young lover, Dennis, is falsely accused. And C. Gabriel has the power to save Dennis, but isn't. It's clear during the entire story who has power here and who doesn't. The unfortunate Dennis has none. Gabriel clearly has tons, and the ultimate power is held by the judicial system. Why is Gabriel letting this poor innocent man die? Why does he vacillate between the desire to declare Dennis's innocence and then immediately think no one will believe him? Now that the police think they have their man, no one is looking for the real murderer. Who will be Eileen Morrissey's advocate? How will justice be served? My final question for you is... how were your detecting skills? Are you detecting what happened to the unfortunate Eileen? Are you detecting that you may enjoy this story and finding out what Gabriel is hiding? I hope that you do. The other 3 murder mysteries in the Mistletoe Murder book are just as fantastic and all take place during Christmas. How festive! The Mistletoe Murder, P.D. James as the detective. It's Christmas time in the 1940s. P.D. is invited to the family home after she becomes a young widow. An unsavory family friend turns up dead in the house the morning after Christmas. Everyone has an alibi, but P.D. is determined to get to the bottom of this impossible murder. The Boxdale Inheritance, where the famous Adam Dalgleish debuts. Detective Dalgleish is asked to try to solve a 60-year-old unsolved murder. In the end, it reveals a very interesting and unfortunate event that was prompted by love. It creates a new definition of love hurts. The 12 Clues of Christmas. This last story is quite the stumper. Alas, our mastermind detective is back on the case. Dalgleish is flagged down on Christmas during a snowstorm by a man whose uncle has committed suicide. What the man doesn't know is who this random Good Samaritan really is. To conclude, these stories are wonderful and offer a plethora of mystery. Each one is unique, and P.D. James keeps you guessing. She loves to throw a little Agatha Christie at you, so keep your wits about you when you decide to pick up a copy of this book. Happy reading! Thank you, Jennifer.